Hey everybody, welcome to another Tuesday night watch party. We are live. Hopefully you can hear me well, you can see me well. All is working out on the live stream front. Let me know in the comments below, because I am reading the comments in the live stream. I'll be throwing them up on screen just like this. Tom Hudson saying hello to General Nate, who just popped in. Nate O'Shea, how you doing, buddy? Glad to see you here. RJ, welcome, welcome. Good to see a lot of familiar faces, some new faces. Poison Davo, I don't believe I've seen you at a watch party before, but welcome. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. But it's good to see a lot of familiar faces. Everyone's here. We've been doing this every Tuesday night for the last 3 months, roughly. Almost 4 months. Actually, since, like, Celebration ended, pretty much. I took a week off for COVID when I got it from Celebration. But other than that, I'm here in regular guy. Jedi says, sounds good. Cool. Good, good, good. You can see and hear me. Awesome. But yeah, we've been doing this for weeks and weeks and weeks. Who thinks Yangas has more tats or piercings? I don't know. I don't know. There's only one way to find out, I guess. What's going on, everybody? Hello. What did Galen? Welcome back from space, Galen Howard. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a wonderful trip. Hello, everyone. So this is just a Manhattan. It was a pre-mixed Manhattan. I want to say High West was the distillery or whatever that made it. Everything's good, good, good. Glad to see you here again. Would you ever consider being a Grey Jet? Of course. That would probably be where I'd lie, if anything. Happy Tuesday, Brent Hobart. What's going on? Jedi Brent reporting in from near Batuu West. I saw we had another Jedi here earlier. Where is he? Jeffrey. Jedi United is here. Again, back from his trip, too. Mike, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Sammy Bernstein. Wiley, how are you doing tonight? Caitlin, welcome, welcome. Always good to see Caitlin back. Of course, I saw Ickney Bob just pop up a second ago. Yeah, how was space? How was space? How was things? So, real quick, while we're getting all acquainted and getting to know each other a little bit, some new faces, old familiar faces. The way this is going to work tonight is between now and the time that the episode comes out, so roughly 45 to 55 minutes. Usually it drops a little bit before midnight. We're just going to hang out. We're going to talk. I might have a friend jump on here in a little bit. And we're just going to hang out. Talk Andor, see how things are, talk Star Wars, and then when it comes time when the episode dropped, you all are really good about letting me know that it dropped. You always tell me that it's live, it's live, it's live. And at that point, what we do is we sync up our Disney Plus accounts. I can't put it on the screen because I'll get my channel taken down. I have to say this every week. I won't do it. I won't put it on the screen because it's not worth it. I'd like to keep making videos and not get flagged or have my channel ruined because I put the show on screen. So I can't do that. But what we do instead is we do a little countdown. You pull up Disney Plus on another platform, another iPad, another phone, another screen, another TV, whatever. You pull it up somewhere else while you have the chat going, or you leave and go watch it by yourself and come back later. But if you want to watch along with me, we do a 3, 2, 1 click. So I'll have it pulled up. I'll have Andor ready, Chapter 4. I'll be hovering with my mouse right over it. It's technically a trackpad, whatever. I'll be hovering right over it, and I do a 3, 2, 1 click. And we all click at the same time. And I practice once or twice, so you have the rhythm, and we click at the same time. And then throughout the episode, I shout out my time, my little timestamp, so we can make sure we're all on the same page. No one's too far ahead, no one's too far behind, and we're all roughly the same spot. So that is how the watch party works. If you're new here, that's it. I can't put the show on screen, but we hang out for an hour before, we watch the episode, and then afterwards, we hang out and discuss what we talked about. So that's how things work. It's going to be a lot of fun. Poison David, you're going to hang out and watch at the same time. That's cool. See, that doesn't work for everybody, though. Sometimes people are like, I don't want to hear Dano blabbering in between the episode. And that's cool. That's cool by me. But I do ask that if you want to hang out, or you're going to watch the episode, or you're going to leave, come back and talk with me afterwards. Because that's the fun part, is discussing what we just saw. I like to know your guys' thoughts. It's fun to just share and have this community. We've been doing this, like I said, for weeks and weeks and weeks. We've been doing it since... I've been doing the watch party since Mando Season 2 at least. And I even did some of Mando Season 1. But I've been keeping up the Tuesday night, every Tuesday night, even if there's not a new Star Wars show. I'm making Tuesday nights, whether it's 10, 10:30, 11, 11:30, whatever. Whenever I figure out my actual time I want. While it's a show that premieres at midnight, it's going to be 11 or 11:30. I don't know. An hour is a long time to vamp and just like talk with nothing else going on, and it's all just me. So if you guys can stand me for an hour, just me, cool. But I think it's a long time. That's a lot. So you let me know. But we're going to do this every Tuesday unless I have an emergency or something weird is coming up. I will always be live every Tuesday night at some point. So you can just expect that for the channel. Not using Disney Plus to watch Andor, but you're using movies to watch. Oh, that's quite. Is that a different app? I'm not familiar with that one. Have a black. Oh, where's John Ramos going? You taking off? You taking off? Poll. Will we see Bale? I like that poll. I like that a lot, Jeffrey. That's a great idea. Let's do it. Poll. Will we see... ... question mark. Let's do Bale. Guys, shout out any other characters you think we might see. Bail Organa, Saw Gerrera. I'm going to add Mon Mothma. And who else might be an option? Because I know we're going to see those three in the show. It's been teased in the trailers. We know they're going to show up at some point. We just don't know when. You know what I'm going to throw on here? Darth Vader. Seems like a long shot, right? But I'm putting it on there. Those are our 4 options. And I want you guys to vote as to who you think we're going to see. Bail Organa, Saw Gerrera, Mon Mothma, or Darth Vader. I think that's a fun poll. All right, what do we got here? Galen Howard says, space was great. Captain's table was eventful. The Lieutenant Croy sat next to me. That's cool. That's cool. Enjoyed Captain's table, even if I was the only guest not from Earth. Oh, interesting. Interesting turn of events. Mel, what's going on, Mel? Good to see you here. Mark, Jake, dude, I hope everything's going well. I don't know if you still are on your trip to the East Coast, but looks like hurricane season's making a mess of things for a lot of people out there. So, best of luck to you, sir. I've seen the Reva... Stay safe, by the way. I've seen the Reva Lightsaber Forge, and it's awesome. Lightsaber toys sounded exactly like Grand Inquisitors. Yeah, I did my review on that today, in case you guys missed it, and you don't want to hang out with me chatting for an hour. I put that video up. It's like a 35-minute video. It's a long video. Hey, General Mel, how's life on your side of the couch? That's so funny. I love it. That's cool, Jeffrey. Happy you enjoyed the voyage. Of course, of course. They still didn't have the Halcyon chips. Oh, did you? Oh, Caitlin, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you in advance. Thank you. Carrie, what's going on? Homesick, was sleeping most of the day. Staying up this time. You can do it. You can do it. We're here for it. I'll hang out for an hour each week. Well, I appreciate it. I like seeing you guys every week. It's nice. It's nice seeing familiar faces, but also new faces pop up, too. That's always a lot of fun. Brandon Courts, what Star Wars show are y'all talking about watching? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Do you not know what comes out at midnight? I think you're messing with me. I think you're messing. BB-8? Is that a... You think we're going to see BB-8? That would be a twist, wouldn't it? I'm worried I might not be here next week, having to switch locations here. Oh, no. Well, we'll be here the next... I'll leave it up for rewatch if you want to watch along in spirit, and then I'll be here the week after, so, or whatever. Stuff happening in Florida must be scary with all the tornadoes. They aren't really usual there. It's Florida. Yeah, it's a lot of weird weather. We don't really have stormtroopers as a major force. Doubt Vader will show. I should have put stormtroopers. Do you think we'll actually see stormtroopers? That would have been a better one. It's fine. It's fine. We're still getting some votes for Vader here, though. If you look at the poll, as of right now, it's fairly even-ish. Bail Organa, 17%. Saw Gerrera, 24%. Mon Mothma at 28%. But Vader is leading the poll at 31%. And remember that poll, though. It's not, who do you want to see? I guess it just says, will we see? So, vote however you want. But I was thinking of it as more, who do you think will actually see? Who's more likely? Not who you want. But we'll see. I don't think we'll actually get Vader. I don't think Vader. I would guess this episode, Mon Mothma and Bail Organa are pretty high up, is actually getting to see them. I just have a feeling. Trying to get my hands on the Kylo Ren Spring Action Saber. Oh, hey, I've got a friend here in the green room, and I'm going to add him in. Right now, I just noticed he's here. Welcome, my friend Nick. What's going on? Let me pop in some headphones so I can actually hear you, because I don't think
hear you.
Can
you hear me? You got me?
I can kind of hear you.
No.
There you go. Now I can hear you.
No? Okay, there you go.
That's way better.
I hear you. I hear you.
Cool. Well, welcome to the channel, everybody.
Yeah.
In the audience, this is my good friend Nick.
Hey, everyone.
You might know him from Thank the Maker podcast or the band Bayside. And I'm going to change up an option here. There is a view that I can do here that just looks so much better. Way better. I like this so much more. So yeah, it's been a whole hour and a half.
I know. We were doing some Mos Eisley catching up and planning with Sarah a little earlier, and yeah, I was just gonna sit on the couch and sit on Twitter until, about 10 to 12, and then you were like, come and hang out. I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, why not? Why not? So usually when I'll have a guest, they'll either stay and hang out and watch at the same time, or they'll dip right before it starts and go do their
Yeah,
thing.
I'll probably go, you know, right at
Couple minutes
11:50 or so,
before.
'cause that's when it's yeah,
Yeah.
I
Prep and
need to
get
be in my
ready.
fortress of solitude.
Which you've got the hyperspace going behind you, so
I sure do, yeah,
it
yeah.
looks good.
Turn off all the lights and just watch Star Wars alone. It's the way to do it. What's up, RJ? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Everyone's saying,
Hey,
"Hey, what's
everyone.
going on?" So, how are you feeling about the show so far?
I love it. You know, like it's remarkably not fun, but that doesn't mean I don't even mean that in a bad way. It's just it's the wonder and the childlike feeling of watching Star Wars is like in the first 3 episodes is not there, but it's great in a fully other way.
In
So,
a
I'm
completely
excited.
different way. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I love it.
Yeah. It's so different from anything we've been given before.
Yeah, but we could handle it, you know? We
Oh,
could
I'm here
handle
for it. I'm enjoying a lot of it. And it seems from fan reactions that I'm reading online, minus the people who are like predetermined to hate anything,
Yeah, right.
um, among general fan reactions, it seems to be received really positively. A
Yeah.
lot of people are
I
here
I
for the
mean,
different look at Star Wars.
I think despite what the haters might say, they know what they're doing over there, and they knew that they needed to put all 3 of those episodes out last week, so we get a feel for everything. You
I think
know
that
how
was
it's going
such
to
a good
be.
call.
Yeah,
Such a
it's a
good call
great
to put all
call,
three.
and you know, the only wish that I have for tonight is like another 40-minute episode or something. You know, there's really nothing worse than throwing on a Mando or Boba episode at midnight, and it's like 26 minutes, and I'm like,
Ugh, yeah,
come on.
yeah. So
If it's
I'm
adult
hoping
themed, it need to be adult
adult.
viewing length.
Yeah, I would think at least like 35, 36,
Yeah.
hopefully 42, but
Yeah.
something around that
Yeah.
range would be good.
35. 35 because there's at least, I would say, 2 minutes of previously on, and then at least 5 more minutes of credits
Credits
afterwards. So we're talking
afterwards.
like we need like a 37-minute just to clear that 30 minutes of like screen time.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Carrie saying Nick sets up the right mood. Oh yeah, you're all set, dude.
Oh
Got the
yeah.
lights, everything going. Is Finn asleep? Is he waiting for?
Finn is asleep. I just took this ridiculous picture of him because he sleeps like a maniac. I don't know if you could see.
Oh,
Wait, where's
there
my
you go.
camera?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm throwing that up on
Mine does the
the
full
old
upside
Instagram.
down, hanging off the couch, like
Yeah.
head and forearms
Must be
off the
comfortable. He
couch.
does it all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. Hey, Jason Wallace is here. What's going on? Galen loves the hyperspace. Ash, what in tarnation is this? A guest?
I'm crashing. I'm crashing.
Yeah. What is this? In classic PC games, this is a very specific question.
Wow.
Did you play any PC Star Wars
I
games in the
did not.
90s? It's like, yeah, I don't know
did
that
not.
everybody would have. Even I barely played any. I was more of a roller coaster tycoon kind of dude.
I don't know what I did. I wish I told. You know what's really
The 90s were a
unfortunate in
blur.
a lot of ways is I've been playing music since I was 13, so that took up all my time. I didn't.
Ah,
Well, maybe like more like 14 or 15, but I was
band
also a big
stuff.
hockey fan before that, so I'd play a lot of my free time was like playing roller hockey, and then that went straight into being a musician. Video games I did not do, unfortunately, because I would have loved to have like 3 decades worth of video game knowledge right now.
There's a lot of cool like lore and stuff, especially.
Totally.
So you didn't, and since you don't touch video games or anything, you didn't play Fallen Order. I take it. One of the more recent ones.
My spiel with Fallen Order is right at the beginning of the pandemic. My friend gave me an extra PS4 that he had, and I bought Fallen Order. It was like $30 or something if you downloaded it. I played it for about 45 minutes and took it way too seriously and gave myself like a mild panic attack, and then I never played it again.
That's fair.
It's like a
But, so-
game that's canon, and I'm like, this is too much. I can't. Like, things matter. I'm screwing things up.
It's so
I went
good.
back to,
It is
yeah, no,
so
it's
good.
great.
One of the best gaming experiences. The reason I bring it up though is because in Chapter 3 of Andor, we see a lot of Andor's friends or allies or whatever working in these scrapyards.
Yeah.
And the beginning of Fallen Order, you're on a planet Braca doing similar.
Yeah.
You're working in like you're, I guess, a
Yeah, it's
hired worker in these scrapyards.
I think I got that far. I was definitely Cal jumping around Braca. I got that
and you're
far.
going through the old ships and kind of exploring
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that kind of stuff before
Yeah.
the Inquisitors find you, and then the whole story goes on its thing. But it was
Yeah.
neat to see that brought into real life.
Yeah, it's great.
And this
Because it was
show,
previously, it was in Bad Batch for a second, right?
there was
An
a little bit
episode,
of
I
it in
think? Yeah,
In
yeah.
Bad Batch they did show a little bit of it. But it was neat to see it in real, like,
Yeah, that's great.
live action. And
Yeah.
this show just feels so much bigger.
Yeah, oh my
We didn't
goodness.
see a lot of that stuff in Mando season 2 or 1.
Yeah,
We definitely felt like it was in the volume. This, you can tell, is just a
yeah,
bigger show set wise. And
yeah.
it's just that
It's
feels so
something
good.
I brought up last week on the Thank the Maker, breakdown of episodes 1 through 3. I feel like, and again, I love it all. These are little things I noticed, but I feel like the further away that the volume has gotten from Favreau and Filoni, you start to notice the volume a little bit more. Because I feel like as much as I loved Kenobi, it was the most noticeable in Kenobi that they were in a soundstage. So I think
Yeah.
Favreau and Filoni have like a little bit more of a handle on
How to
basically the
use it.
thing they created.
Yeah, how to use it
'Cause
right.
yeah, Robert Rodriguez got a little sketchy in Boba, even though they were involved with Robert. And then I think Kenobi loved it 100%, but you could tell that a lot of scenes were in that soundstage.
Yeah. We got a super chat from Poison Davo saying, "Can't wait for the new episode." Dude, thanks for sending that super chat in. Appreciate it, buddy. Oh, there it is. Popped up on 2 parts of the screen.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Yeah,
You
very.
think we get Hera in later episodes? Brick Kirby?
I have my list in no order of people I think we'll see in this, because going into the show last week, I was like, yeah, Vader makes sense, Krennic makes sense, Hera makes sense.
Krennic.
Yeah,
That does make
Krennic.
sense. I would like to see Krennic.
Who else? We know we're getting Saw.
Bail
Who else?
Organa, Mon
One more,
Mothma.
Bail for sure. So
They
there's
were
like
in
a
the
top
trailers.
4. So, but how weird is it? The tone of the show makes me feel like none of them, like, they don't fit.
As someone was
Like,
mentioning, I think Jeffrey mentioned earlier, because I put in a poll, are we going to see Darth Vader?
Yeah.
And no, we just got a super. It says Baby Youngest needs to say hi to me. I don't know if you're familiar with
yeah.
Baby Youngest. I don't know if he's around
yeah,
here.
Of course.
I don't know if he needs to
That's
say
really
hi.
why I'm here. I want to meet him.
Oh, is that right? Okay, well, I don't know where he's at. Particular, but is he around here?
Yeah, I'm around
Oh.
here, baby youngest. That's me. Thanks for the super chops. And I just want to say hi to Nick. And I don't have any more new tattoos or any more piercings, but hi and thank you and I love you. Okay, goodbye.
That was Baby Youngest, everybody. Baby Youngest showed up.
great.
Thank you, Nate, for that super chat. They love to do that.
That's great. So yeah, I don't know. Hera would be good synergy with the Ahsoka
so,
show
too.
coming out. Like
Yeah, that would make sense.
Krennic
That
fits
would
the
make
vibe
sense.
because Rogue One has that vibe. So we'll see. I don't know when, but
But as I was saying, though, I put in the poll, so I've got a poll right now for the community of who do you think we'll see? Bail Organa, Saw Gerrera, Mon Mothma, or Vader? Right now, Vader's leading at 30%.
yeah,
Mon Mothma next at 27, Saw Gerrera at 20, and Bail Organa at 23. So Saw Gerrera is last. But this is specifically for who we'll see tonight. And so if people thinking Vader, and as it was mentioned earlier, someone said we haven't even seen Stormtroopers.
yeah.
It's
And
this
there is
corporation
speaking
thing.
of troopers, there's definitely in the trailer some clone troopers. So I assume they're gonna see. What I'm gonna guess is now that what's his mom's name? Marva.
Marva.
I'm gonna guess now that like the flashbacks are gonna be him growing up with her, which
That's
is
what I
still
was
Clone
thinking,
Wars
too.
era. So
Yeah, that's
um,
exactly what I was thinking.
yeah. So
That would make
we'll
sense.
see. I don't know. Vader makes sense, but it's like I don't think they would do it this soon.
I don't think so either. You save
No,
that
we
for
just
a big
end it.
moment at
We-
the
we're
end
good.
of the season or something. But I think if Vader showed up now, or even in the show at all, it takes away some of the gravity of what we've been given so far. We need this kind of like other look, not so Kaled. Baby Youngest little buddy got a new hat. Oh, the Baby Youngest. Oh, the Baby Youngest.
Everybody, just welcome to the stream, and I just want to say that
I don't know what that was. Oh my goodness,
Whoa.
Groger's here. Everybody's here. my presets are all over the place on this thing. Thank you, Galen, for the
love
super
it.
chat. They updated my software, so everything is all out of order now. And so that's what I was having a hard time earlier during the Mosh chat. I was like, my camera doesn't work anymore.
Oh yeah, I need a new camera.
It updated the software and it just like messed up every single setting.
I love that. I love
That's
technology.
always fun. All right, let me get caught up on the chat here. Where is everybody? Of course, if we have Mon Mothma, there's always a chance we'll see the most famous pair couple in the film franchise. Who's that? Jeffrey, who are we talking about? Who would be the most famous
Couple?
couple? I mean, Han and Leia is what I would think, but
I mean,
I don't
there's
know.
not too many proper couples. Hera
3PO and R2.
Oh.
And I don't think they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna do that. I don't know if like from what I heard is was it Tony Gilroy? I think the directors or the main showrunner, or the guy who's putting it all together. He was saying he didn't want to do like useless fan service for the sake of fan service.
Yeah.
So
I get it. It would be super out of place with the vibe that they've created so far.
I think so. I mean, Bale was that kind. Well, it doesn't even make sense with R2. Well, it makes sense to see Bale, but I mean to see R2 because of Bale. If we see R2 or 3PO, it would be. I don't know. I don't even know what would bring them in that would make sense.
They were on Alderaan, right? In Kenobi. Were they just like in the background or something?
I think they were. Yeah, I think maybe we saw them a little bit. They were, in Rogue One, but that's going to be the end of this. Not even the end of this season, but the end of this series is going to lead up to Rogue One. Because these 12 episodes are going to be like one chunk of time, and then season 2 is supposed to be every 3 or 4 episodes is going to jump a year.
Yeah, so it's 3. That would make it 3. Wait,
it's going to be 3 or 4 years next season.
3
is what we're going to cover.
Yeah, well, we have 4 years next season because I think this season is 1 year, and then it's 4 years next season. So, yeah, it's going to be cool.
It's going to be an interesting way to tell the story.
I could see them holding off on a lot of like character cameos until next year when it like starts to
it's really gelled.
Most likely going to get a little bit more action packed next year because this is another kind of parallel to I'm going to assume like Enfys Nest and stuff. Like this is another rebel sect that's starting, you know. So Enfys Nest, there you go. There's a fifth person. Fifth person we should see.
Do you think we're going to see Enfys Nest? I know you were freaking out because she was at the premiere.
Yeah, but she's in Willow too, though. So
yeah, so she's very tied to Lucasfilm right now.
Yeah.
But do you think we'll actually see Enfys in this show eventually, whether it's this season or next? I think it makes sense too.
Because she, in Solo, she was a little bit of a dirty character. She was doing things to get the job done. You know, like she was for sure. Collateral damage, which is kind of the idea of the rebellion right now, is someone like Andor who's willing to have collateral damage to
just do whatever, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, any guesses onto locations we might see? So far, in the first couple episodes, they're all new planets.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
There's been no familiar territory. Do you think we're going to see familiar... I mean, I think we will eventually if we know Mon Mothma, Saw Gerrera, and Bale are going to be in the show because of trailers.
Yeah.
But any guesses on what planets we might visit or, anywhere that's familiar that we know of?
Familiar? In this era? Man, it's a tough one. I don't know.
I would think, if anything, Coruscant is a...
Coruscant has to be because if you're getting Mon Mothma and she's a politician,
and Bale,
and Bale.
Like if we're gonna see them at all, it's gonna be probably Coruscant.
I'm just trying to think if there's any like outlier.
I don't think we'll see Yavin or anything like that. Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe we see that get established in the next season.
I mean, I don't think we'll see Batu, but I'm still like, how has Batu not been on the live action?
It's a pre-built set. And they had years of a year roughly of access to it where they could have done something.
And everyone's just like, Disney, money grab. Disney loves money. I'm like, well, what would make them a lot more money if they put their theme park in the show, and it made ticket sales go up for Disney. But they haven't done it yet.
And like, I would make extra trips just to be like, oh look, from this episode, I'm standing next to the trash can or whatever the heck that was in Andor Chapter 8,
Oh my God! You know how crazy it would be if, like, you saw like a Coke, like the Coke droids on Batu.
or someone in the show just in the background. You see the
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
thermal detonator Coke bottle.
Yeah.
People would lose it. They would
Oh my
lose it.
God. And not in a good way. People's heads would explode. People would be like, "See,
Yeah.
I
Here
have
we go.
something to bounce off you."
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Here's something. So, the other night I watched all 3 episodes for like, I don't know, fourth or fifth time, and I've been saying since we broke down the episodes last week, something's up with Cyril Karn. Like, I don't think he is what he's being portrayed as right now.
Yeah,
He's
you mentioned
super
that the other
nervous.
day.
I just feel like something's up. So last time I watched it, I said to myself, pretend he's a rebel agent and watch the 3 episodes. You notice a lot of weird things if you go into it saying, I know he's a rebel agent, and you pick up on a lot of things. Why did he tailor his suit? Maybe it wasn't his suit.
You
Things like
think?
that. Things like that. I'm just saying, if you, like, I'm not putting $1 million
interesting.
on this right now, but
Okay.
there's something up with him, and I don't know what it is. And just the last time I watched it, I was like, pretend all 12 episodes are out, and I'm starting at 1, and there was a reveal at some point that he was a rebel agent. You'll notice 4 or 5 things in those 3 episodes where you're like, okay, why is he nervous? Why did he tailor his suit? Why? There's a couple other little things there. So we'll see. Something's up with him. That's all I know.
Interesting. So I took it. So okay, when something like that gets presented to me, I think that would be badass. That would be really cool if they went that route.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also think, how many times have I thought that they might do that and they don't?
Yeah.
They just don't go that far.
Totally, yeah. Yeah,
And I don't know.
not,
I don't know if it's a
not
Disney
putting money
thing
on
or
it.
a Lucasfilm thing, but like ideas like that would be amazing, and I think they would play well.
Mhm.
But for some reason, they don't. They don't reach that far. They don't. They still keep
Yeah.
things a little close and a little.
Could be the one, though.
It could be
This
the
already
one.
feels
It
super
could- you're
different.
right. It could be the one. This is very different.
Because think about, too,
Yeah,
this, like,
yeah.
collateral damage beginning of the rebellion. Like, we know Cassian's killing people. It's an Enfys Nest. Some people are going to die. There might be just a actual double agent in... Oh, look, you just put that up.
Yeah,
There
Carrie
might
agrees.
be an actual double agent who there's going to be innocent people who get killed, but they have someone on the inside. Oh, you
And-
want to know what the biggest one is to me? The biggest clue? Look up a picture of that actor. We should.
What is-
You should try and pull up his IMDb and screen share it.
Okay.
This is a big one.
Callus or something. Oh, here we go.
He doesn't look like the
Cast.
character in the show. That's a big one.
Oh, okay.
Like as if he's in disguise. Like he has his hair dyed, his eyebrows dyed. He looks nothing like the pictures I saw on his IMDb. He does not look like the character on the show. So it's like, why cast someone if you're gonna change the way he looks?
Yeah. All right. Oh, this is Kyle Soler. Soler. Let me pull up my screen share. We can kind of see it. This is the guy we're talking about right here.
Yeah. Like, look at
Better
that beard.
pictures.
He's got red hair.
So this is him in Andor. Oh, there we go. And I think we'll eventually get to some other. He kind of reminds me of Croy, not the
Yeah.
Croy we had, but the Croy you see
Yeah.
in a lot of the Star Cruiser videos.
Huh. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a beard now, I think, but
Yeah. And then again, just to go back to him in Andor. Oh,
yeah.
that's a premiere or something. But that's him in Andor.
Mm.
Huh. Let me close that up.
Interesting, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like as if he's gonna turn, like he's really in disguise right now. I don't know. I'm just saying. There's some things that are weird.
And there
right
is there is precedent for that in this era. Agent Callus from Rebels.
Yep.
How
Totally.
long did they string us along with him as the bad guy?
now. Yeah.
And that was a
Yeah.
that was a
And
turn I
people
would have
change
never
their mind,
guessed.
too.
Would have
Like
never-
that's the thing is like, you know, you could be thinking you're doing the right thing by being a part of the Empire, and you change your mind.
So that would make sense. So what you're saying, like, look at his suit. Maybe it's not his suit. That I think is a little bit of a stretch. But him
Totally.
changing his mind and him seeing the error of his ways and, like coming to grips and be like, yeah, no, I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah.
That I could believe a lot more, because that's definitely a Disney kind of message that they would put through. And that I could see happening a little bit more than the angle of, oh no, he's already, on the other side. I could see the turn happening gradually, because that's very Star Wars. You see that in Star Wars Resistance, the cartoon. There's a little bit of that with like Tam Ravora, and she ends up joining the First Order, and by the end of it, she sees kind of how that was a mistake.
Yeah.
And so that's a very much a thing we've seen in newer Star Wars. So I could see them doing that now in live action. That would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, to me it was just more about the acting job and the story that they were putting out there. I'm like, I don't think this dude is just coming on the show to be a jerk. There's something else there, which
I think
that got me thinking.
He's going to have a bigger arc. So here, Hector Alvarez, lover, first time on the watch, but welcome, Hector. Glad to see you here, man. There you go, another welcome, Hector, from Tom. We got a good community here. There's a lot of regulars that show up. It's pretty awesome. See you later, Brandon. Nice to see you here. So Tom, Cassian had to leave his friends behind, so he may not go back or see them again. Okay, so I heard a weird theory that my son brought up at dinner. He said that he heard a lot of people thinking that, was it Bix? Was that her name? Might be Cassian's sister or related. Might be one of the kids. And I was like, I think that's a bit of a stretch. I don't know who's saying all that, but I was like,
picked up on the fact that maybe since relationships and sex are on the table now for Star Wars, I got the vibe that they were together already. And
that's kind of what I thought too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was the other guy. I forget his name, the one that sold out and ratted on Cassian. Did we even really Tim? That's right, Tim with two M's.
Yeah.
The weird spellings are funny. Even Marva was kind of like Maarva or something like that.
Just double a letter and it becomes Star Wars. They're good.
Yeah, easy enough. But yeah, they have to have some kind of chemistry or something there, because there is something. I wouldn't say sisters is what that was, but I do wonder.
The weird thing is if he hasn't seen his sister since he was younger and he's looking for her now, it's like, how does that work? If he hasn't seen her in 20 years.
My assumption is those flashbacks that we're seeing with Marva and finding him on the ship, that's it. They take him, and that's the last he ever saw of his family on Kenari or whatever.
Yeah.
Because what is it in the credits? They are Andors, right? It's Marva Andor, and the other guy, I forget his name, was also an Andor.
Clem?
So
I think it was Clem.
It was Clem. That's right.
Yeah.
So that seems to be where he gets his name from. In Casa,
yeah, that
became
makes sense.
Cassian or whatever. But I wonder, do we ever see those other kids again, or do we know what
I think they're done.
Gas, yellow skin accident was? Do we learn?
The only way I would say we do see them again is if they tell the story of the sister and where she wound up. Because
that's possible.
Being a long arc and not just, hey, Cassian's in the rebellion now. If he is, I mean, it makes sense if in the first episode the first thing he's doing is looking for his sister. So maybe that storyline's not going away.
Yeah.
So
and they are in it for the long haul on this. Like, it's not, if they're smart about it and really want to get us invested the way a Game of Thrones show kind of does, it's going to be longer arcs on these characters. Whereas some of the other Star Wars offerings we've got with Book of Boba Fett, even Obi-Wan, have been kind of on the shorter end. And like, they just kind of give you these little snippets. Like, think of the biker gang or whatever. We just got a little bit of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it could be. Hopefully, if they're smart about it and really good about that kind of stuff, then yeah. What do we got here in the chat? Oh, this was an interesting fact. Callus defected in season 3 of Rebels, so they did string us along for at least 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And I think it was at the end of 3 by the time he finally defected. So yeah. All right, what do we got here? Boyfriend was jealous because they had history for sure. I was thinking Tim was jealous. Okay.
Yeah.
That could make sense.
Maybe they're one-upping the Luke and Leia thing, and they're like, yeah, no, Cassian and Bix, they did it.
Can't have normal names in Star Wars. Just add the extra letter. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, K2SO in season 2. So we will get K2 in season 2.
Yeah,
I don't think
that
he's
makes
showing
sense.
up at all this season.
Yeah. Man,
But
I even
in
think about that because he was a little bit of a, comic relief. I'm like, where does that fit in? Where does that vibe fit in the show so far?
it doesn't
Weird.
so far.
Yeah.
There's been like no comedy.
Yeah. I mean, B2 had some lines, but
A
there was
little bit.
nothing, yeah, that were like not like
It's just
similar
not
to
as
like
goofy.
a Marvel comedy thing. It
Yeah.
was little things here and there.
Yeah. What does it say? Less flies, more Thunderdome kids. Yeah. I kind of want to know what that mining accident was all about.
Yeah.
I
And
want to
there's
know more
some,
about that.
isn't there some things that don't make sense as far as they clearly the people with the yellow skin that were poisoned, they had separatist logos on them, but Marva said something about them being Imperial, right?
I don't recall if she said
Yeah,
that.
there's
It sounded something
that
like
doesn't add
that.
up that I think we'll get an answer on exactly what the mining, or maybe it was the other dude when he was trying to get off world and he was asking that dude to get him a flight like that day.
Mm.
He called it an Imperial mining disaster. I think that might have been what it was.
That he did say Imperial
So
mining disaster sounds right.
yeah, so that would make it more recent, but in the flashback as a kid, he's looking in that giant crevasse and it's done already. So
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something
Yeah.
doesn't add up there, but I'm sure it's not
I
an
wonder.
oversight.
Yeah, I wonder how freshly done that was. Like, did
Yeah.
that just go bad?
Yeah. We will
She
see.
said Republic troops is what we're being told.
Okay.
She said he killed. Where is it? She said he killed Republic troops,
Okay.
and said
So
there was a
I was
Republic
thinking of
ship
that
in
dude.
orbit.
Yeah.
But they did say Imperial. Somebody said Imperial when they
It's
mentioned
that dude.
Canary. It was one of the corpos or whatever that mentioned Canary, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that was just a site of a Imperial mining disaster," because that
Mhm.
phrase definitely was said.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think it was a gas vapor accident or a bounty hunter. It could come either way. That'd be one hell of a bounty hunter move to
Yeah.
poison all those people.
Yeah.
And here you go. Marvel was saying Republic will be here any moment. So yeah, more Republic.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's definitely Clone Wars era then.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely some stuff that needs explaining. So we'll
So
see
is-
what we get tonight.
What's Brent saying? So was Marva a separatist? I don't think she was a separatist. They mentioned Republic forces on their way to the downed ship. I don't think she was a separatist, but she's... I don't know. Because at this
Yeah.
point, the political lines of what side you're sitting on are getting kind of blurry
Yeah.
because of the whole switch that kind of happens with
Yeah.
the Empire
Yeah,
becoming...
I mean, there's something
the
to be
Empire.
said about the Separatists, I feel like, where it's like, yeah, Dooku's a bad guy, but it's a conglomeration of a bunch of planets who just want to leave the Republic.
Who
It
don't
doesn't
believe in what the
necessarily
Republic
mean
is
they're all
doing.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, which is
So Marva
kind of
could
funny
be a-
how in real
Yeah, right.
life that kind of, all this stuff is based in reality somewhat.
Oh, totally,
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's only going to get crazier, which is why, like, all the pre-press for this was, oh, this is woke and blah, blah, blah. It's
Yeah.
like, I think
Yeah.
I think we got a real easy 3 episodes as far as that stuff goes. I think it's only going to pick up.
It's going to get a little more real pretty soon here, especially by the end of the season.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Let's see here. Did you hear the flashbacks are before the Clone Wars? Well, they said
Yes,
Republic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, interesting.
Could be. All I know is we saw clone troopers in the trailer, so the flashbacks, they might go on all season, and Cassian will be a little older here and there.
Yeah. Zach the Maker saying Separatist equals OG Rebel. I mean, in a way, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, but it's interesting how at the end of it, the Separatists weren't exactly on the same side that the Rebels were. Even though in spirit it was a similar idea.
Yeah. No, you're right.
It just
very
got warped in a different way.
in reality, everyone was just being lied to, manipulated by Palpatine.
Both in Star Wars and in our own reality.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, wait, what is this? Boba cameoed in his own show, one episode? What is that? Is that... I don't know. I don't know what that's in reference to, Tom. Give me more. Give me more on that. Tamora Morrison, he did voice the Clone Troopers. Yeah, so that's pretty good.
That's for sure.
The guys in the crash ship had Separatist gear on. Yeah, you can see that patch. That patch with the emblem on there. So, yeah, interesting. And I do wonder if we're going to get any hints at or looks at any of those facilities like from that Galen Erso worked on. So in Rogue One, on Iadu or Edu, I think is the planet name, where he was working on the Kybers and building the whole Death Star laser thing. Those people had a certain patch that we saw in Mando Season 2, Dr. Pershing, who's working on the cloning and all that kind of stuff. It was a similar symbol to what Galen... I think I've got one here somewhere. I know I've got one, this symbol.
Wasn't it a little bit more like Death Star looking? Yeah.
That.
Yeah, I always, to me, thought that looked like, sort of Death Star-y.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. Just to kind of bring it back up on screen for others to see here. Different kind of weird logo. But I didn't know if that had to do more with Kyber crystals or what, because Galen Erso was definitely heavily involved in Kyber crystals. In the book Catalyst, they talk about it a lot. But to see that with Dr. Pershing in Mando, and setting up these little things about, like, what the heck is Grogu, Snoke... I wonder if we're going to see any little tidbits of the beginning of that kind of stuff set up in this show. Because the groundwork for that had to have been laid roughly in this era. If we're talking Galen Erso, we're talking...
it's another person who could show up. That would make sense, Galen.
Yeah.
And I mean, if he's putting, traps in the Death Star, why wouldn't he also be, like, trying to recruit people like Cyril Karn? Sorry, I'm putting that out there.
You're gonna die on that hill.
No. I promise I don't. I don't actually believe the things that I say.
Isn't that the Tarkin path? I don't know. I don't know that as a Tarkin path.
Specifically for the Death Star engineers, it was like Galen Erso and all of those older dudes.
All those older scientists.
About him.
Yeah, and then again we see Pershing and the other ones.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Oh, here you go. Imperial Applied Sciences Division. That sounds right, Jeffrey. Something about that sounds right. I can't say for sure if that's the exact name of the group that uses that emblem, but that sounds very right. Oh, here we go. Marva is an anarchist, leader of the early rebellion, but without a lot of hope of things changing. Yeah, no. It's interesting to see. I mean, when you look at some of the stuff, the rebels could be considered extremist terrorists or resistance, even depending on what era you're looking at. And so, maybe Marva is an anarchist, the leader of the early. So it's. I think we're going to see a lot of that stuff explored, and hopefully, if they do a good job, like artistically, as an audience, we will look at it and question things. We'll look at it and be like, well, what is the right cause to be on? What like good art hits you that way, and it does make you look at your own life and look at you. You look at stuff.
There's one thing too that I noticed. Again, it's like we watch these shows and we have to go and be internet people right away, so we get more ideas later on. And I really enjoyed how colorful things were, but they were all muted colors in the show. It's real. There are a lot of colors, but they're muted, and I'm like, that's a metaphor, like there are people, there is light out there, but it's being pushed down. It's being muted right now. And I feel like that's a choice for sure.
Yeah. Both, like, I love what you're saying there, how it's being pushed down. But also, if it was too much, people would be like, well, it's not Star Wars, or whatever. It's definitely both. It's definitely, and that in its own way is its own, like, kind of muting, like, oh, you're not allowed to do anything that different. I can't be the only one who thought the people on the crash ship were Umbarans. What the heck do I know the name.
At first, I thought they were for sure aliens, but I think the yellow skin thing is because the gas was yellow.
Oh, okay, that's what it... Yeah, I think the gas definitely did it. That's what they made it seem like. Definitely what they made it seem like. Nate O'Shea is saying, do we get more of the corporate guard flying monkeys, or does the Empire take over the case now, like FBI would over local cops.
Yeah.
That's possible because, yeah, I mean, at this time, think back to what was Tarkin saying, like in A New Hope. Was he like the local bureaucracy?
Governors,
Well, yeah, the local governors will take care of it. You know, fear will keep the local systems in line, and so that's kind of the Empire. Like, you know, yeah, we're the Empire, we're big, but we can't literally be everywhere. And so they have these corpos to do this kind of stuff for them, just thinking they're doing a good job. I mean, it's very like this is like Nazi Germany kind of stuff.
Yeah,
the brown shirts.
I'm thinking they're more like mall cops. It's literal Paul Blart mall cop.
They're mall cops, and they've got this ego, thinking, "Oh, I'm doing the right thing, doing the good job." And so it is interesting to see how that plays out. So I do think we're going to see the turn on what's his name, your boy,
Cyril Karn.
Cyril Karn. I do think we'll see a turn.
Because he's also a go-getter, and if he's trying to get to like the top of something, he's trying to get into the Empire. He's a real go-getter.
He is a real go-getter. I mean, yeah, and that's what I think the whole, like, oh, yeah, I did alter my suit, just the piping and the whatever, you know. Like, he was very specific. He's like, I did, and you noticed. Meanwhile, the other guys, like, sit there, it's, like, ill-fitting. Like, who cares? We're just going to make something up. We can't let this story actually get out. And it's just, like, just burying the story. Like, yeah, it's an interesting look, man. This whole show has been so different.
Yeah,
so different. I was this Inka Kasugatani just subscribed to the channel, so thanks for subscribing. Thanks for joining the squad. Let's see here. What do we got in the chat? Oh, we got someone else. Echo just subscribed too. There was a new yellow gas coming from the ship among the smoke as it was crashing. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, there was for sure, which is why I didn't notice that until, second or third watch. But yeah, there's definitely some yellow stuff, which I think has affected their skin, because I think they were just human.
Yeah, Commander Agree, thanks for subscribing also. It's kind of neat. Everyone just subscribed at once. Cool y'all are hanging out. We do this every Tuesday night, so if you like these live streams, come back. Zach says, I'm interested to see how involved Palpatine is in the political atmosphere, or if he's just has proxies while he sits in his office on top of... Yeah, that'd be an interesting one, too. Do you think we're going to see Palpatine at all? Oh, we got a super chat. Oh, Mondo's here. What's up, buddy? Anyway, side stories branch off from this show. Where do you think it can go? Keep up the amazing work. Thanks, dude. Thanks so much for hanging out and showing up and dropping a super chat. Side stories. I mean, there are a ton of sides. Star Wars branched off from the Rebellion.
Yeah.
Like, that's where A New Hope started and came from. We've already gotten technically a side story in Rebels. That is its own kind of somewhat related to this side story.
Yeah.
But do we think new ones can come from this and branch out into even more? I think there's a lot. Yeah. I think, there's a lot of area to explore here. And
we might not even have met a character yet who gets a side story,
That's what I'm thinking. They could land really well, and we just end up with this whole other, like, arc that we're like, oh, no, I want to know more about them.
Yeah.
And eventually we do get more of that kind of thing. And so, I think we do possibly get more side stories out of this. But there's also the perspective. I mean, now this is what, post Order 66, so the Jedi are gone-ish. But Fallen Order is you really got to play that game, dude. You got to finish that game. Yeah. So good. But in Fallen Order, we learn that, like, no, there might be a couple more out there. So there's still there's still a little bit of there's at least a little bit of a Jedi aspect that we can watch this from, and maybe we'll get glimpses of that.
Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, Cal.
We know of them, so Grogu.
Grogu technically, but what's his face? Why can't I remember? Got the thing on his, kind of has dreads.
Oh,
he's mostly in the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
he's around, right?
Oh my!
They just mentioned him in.
They did. He left the message in Kenobi. In Kenobi. Oh, they're gonna let us know in the chat in like 2 seconds. They're gonna. Oh, hey, my friend Jennifer Jones is here. What's up, Jennifer? Somebody let us know who that is, because it's gonna drive me nuts. That I don't know. Just give them a couple seconds. Once the show gets caught up with the chat, they're gonna be like,
Kenobi's like, was
here. A message from Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts until they say it. Quinlan Voss. Thank you, Zach.
There
Thank
go.
you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Quinlan Voss is still out there somewhere,
Yep.
as far as we know. And so maybe he gets his own story.
Yeah. Who knows? All right, I'm gonna go. It's 10 to 12. I'm gonna
Okay,
assume
10
it's
till.
on.
Well,
Yeah.
good chat. I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll
Thanks
talk
for having
and
me.
everything else very
See
soon.
you all.
So have a
Enjoy.
good night.
All right. Maybe I'll pop back on afterwards.
Yeah,
See how it
I'll be
goes.
here. I'll be here for at least 30 minutes after the show ends. So
Sweet.
if you're
All
up,
right.
come hang out.
Dope.
All right,
See you
later,
guys.
man. All right, it's up. Oh, is it really up? It's up already. Oh my goodness, perfect timing on Nick's part. All right, I'm pulling it. I'm pulling it up now. I'm pulling it. It's up. It's up. It's up. Jennifer Jones. It dropped. Everybody's here. Galen, Zach the Make. Okay. I'm getting it pulled up. I'm getting it pulled. Perfect timing. How insane is that? Literally dropped right now. There it is. All Donnie. 50 minutes. Hello. You guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me know in the chat that you're ready. I want to make sure everybody's got it. So we're 10 minutes. We're a few minutes early. So get it ready. Get it ready. Get it ready. Everyone says, see you, Nick. See you, Nick. Perfect. Dude, seriously, perfect timing on his part. Literally, as he leaves, everybody's like, it's up, it's up. It's up, it's up. See you after, regular Jedi guy. See you after. Goodbye for now. See you later, Carrie. I'll be back in a little bit. Or I'll be here the whole time. But it's up. I want to see ready. I want to see ready. Yep, it's up. 50 minutes. Everyone freak out. Ah! Pee Wee Herman. Ah! Said the word. It's all. You ready? Okay, I'm seeing you ready. Give me like 10 readies. Give me 10 readies. And I've got 1 ready so far. I got 2 readies so far. I got 2 ready so far. Perfect timing. Popcorn's ready. Cherry 7-Up 0. Yours doesn't have it up yet. You got to refresh. Log out, log back in. I got 3 readies with John Ramos. Carrie says, not ready yet. Not ready yet. Okay, I got 4 readies with Jeffrey. I'm going for 10. Jeffrey Cladard. See you later, Isaiah. Good hanging out. I got 5 readies with Galen. Get out. It's going so fast. 5. I got 6 with Brent Hobart. This is 6. Tom's number 7. I got Derek with number 8. Jose with number 9. Mark with 10. That I can't math. I skipped the number. Dan Kramer. Everyone's here squinching screen. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm hovering. I'm hovering. I'm hovering. I'm going to do it. My hands are up, so I'm not doing it now, but it's going to be this rhythm. 3, 2, 1, click. I'm doing it now. 3, 2, 1, click. Okay. It's on. It's starting. Just loaded. Timestamp. Oh, this again. So it does a weird thing. I'm at 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11, 12. I do not skip the recap. Leave the recap playing. That way we don't mess up our sync. 7, so I can talk through this because we've seen it before. 20 seconds, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Friends, it's on. It's happening. Andor Chapter 4. It's going down. Let's just enjoy this recap and get ready for some Star Wars goodness. We got more. Everyone ready? Everyone ready? We got more and more readies. I hope you're all at the same time as me. I hope we're all synced. I hope we're all synced. My timestamp now is 1 minute 10, 11, Lucasfilm, 12, 13, 14, 15, Lucasfilm fade away, 16, 1 minute 17, 1 minute 18, droids are on screen, 1 minute 20, 21, 22, it's about to start 24, 25, 26, Star Wars on the screen, 28, 29, minute 30, let's go. Intense music playing. Oh, okay. Oh, we get our logo. We get the planet that shows up, makes us think, is something up? Is something up? Luthen. Okay. We're on the ship. Look at all that blood on his hand. Oh my goodness. It was like minutes after the last episode. What did I say? Fondor droid? Right into hyperspace. Fondor Hallcraft. Beautiful intro music. No, it's not a bourbon and coke. This is a Manhattan, a pre-mixed Manhattan tonight. No soda, just straight goodness. Another that's a different flask. Leave it to me to focus on the flasks, but that is a different Star Wars flask. We saw a different one last episode or 2 episodes ago. I already ordered one off Amazon that's going to look very similar. I love Luthen. I think Luthen is so good. The Halcyon jumps to light speed is so much smoother. It really is so much smoother. Yeah, Fondor. The shipyard's on Fondor. Play Squadrons. Let's get a Squadrons game going on. You're bleeding on my floor. Yep. Mednog. Oh, man. How does Luthen know this about him? Interesting. He fought on Mimban. You think he ran into Han? One of 50 that survived? That's deep. Who did it turn out we were fighting? Ooh. Luthen knows his story. You were a cook. Dang. This is heavy. We've got bastard, we've got ass. Star Wars got bad words. Excuse me. 200,000. Oh my goodness. You could almost buy our own ship for that. Gonna watch Andor, but have me in the background. Oh, thank you. I hope I don't ruin it for you. He knows because that girl fed him info. True, true, true. That's why he said he thought he found what he was looking for. Yeah. Yeah, he's not wrong. Coruscant. Coruscant. There it is. Capital of the galaxy. I like that we get the text on that. Ooh, look at this. It looks like New York. It looks like New York. That was New York. Oh. Who is this? This is the FBI. Someone was saying FBI earlier. Imperial Security Bureau sounds an awful lot like Federal Investigation Bureau. Grandy. The dude in the middle is from Breaking Bad. He's the guy who tried the sauce for the Madrigal Corporation, right? Someone tell me I'm right. Saw him in the trailer. Grandy. That's the sauce, dude. Arvela's 6, not 7. Did you catch that? Look at those sharp suits. Oh, why are we here? Daedra Grande. Hmm. Oh. This is an interesting take. Healthcare providers. Morlana. Yeah. They recovered it. Oh, I want to translate that Arabesh so bad. Scarev. Aldani. That's the name of the episode. Okay. Okay. Oh, was that a ship? That's the ship. Call the Navy. Imperial Boys got that Imperial drip. Yeah. I bet him and Tarkin are drinking the same Kool-Aid. Possibly. So my timestamp, just so you guys know, 9 minutes 41. I'm sorry, 46, 47, 48, 49, 9 minutes 50. 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. What are they on the binoculars? 58, 59, 10 minutes. Yep, we get a Scarif name drop. You'll be working for her. Who is it? Who's in the cloak? Oh, Cassian shaved. Did I miss that? Beard, no. Yeah, right. He shaved it off. Shave it off. Earth tone robe, Jedi-like. I don't think we're getting Jedi though. Kuwati Signet Blue Kyber. Oh, I want that. 50,000. I want binoculars that work that well, right? Bloomfield Adventure, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Just so you know, timestamp, we're watching Andor Chapter 4. Timestamp, we are at 11 minutes 15, 16, 17, 18, 11 minutes 19. Okay. Ooh. Breathing heavily. What is her deal? Blue Kyber. Yes. I'm making one of those this week. Vel. Vel. I like the way that was shot. Them two looking at each other. Just the way that was shot looked good. You love the Kyber. Me too. I love it too. We could possibly see some Maul or even Bo-Katan. I don't think we will. I don't think we will. How can that be a Kyber? It had liquid in it. Did it? I don't think it did. Unless it's a different kind of Kyber. Oh, what is this droid saying? Dude, Jeffrey, that's amazing. I love how into it you got. That's an amazing story. Interesting. Not much of a team. She's giving Enfys Nest vibes. So, interesting. Guys, can you do me a favor? Thumbs up the stream if you're enjoying these kind of watch parties. It's always much, much appreciated. Can he actually speak all of these languages? He might actually be able to speak all the languages. Oh, here you go. Cane users are usually powerful. Good point. They usually are. He's disposable. Luthen doesn't really think that. You enjoy the watch? I'm glad you do, Ryan. I'm glad you're here all the time, buddy. Thanks for the thumbs. Oh, look at him with a little baby face. Be like, what if I went full bit? I couldn't do it. Luckily, it rained during Oogie Boogie, and I didn't have to shave it all off. I'd be still recovering. The three of them. Ooh. Wow. Karn, oh no. Wow. You done messed up, Aaron. Okay, so as Nick was saying, here might be that turn. He might start to be seeing that, okay, the Empire ain't all it cracked up to be. I did my best for them, and they're just treating me like crap. Interesting that Nick had that theory. Yeah, they are in trouble. That's what my kids used to say. My oldest used to say that to my youngest. You're in trouble. They're much older now. Speaking of which, old man, my oldest just passed his driving test. Old boy can drive. It's officially has a license. It's cool. I just grayed a little bit. Just saying it out loud. It's weird. I feel like it was a Judge Judy moment of put your hand down. Yeah, it was. Absolutely it was. Oh, look at the ponchos. I need it. I need it. I need it. Imperial control, the best way to make rebels. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Seven. 7. That's a TIE fighter. 2 TIE fighters. I love that the TIE fighter sound is so uniquely TIE fighter that before it was even on screen, you could tell it was a TIE fighter. Oh no. They are looking like diligently. That Starpath unit's going to cause a lot of problems. No, that's not Tarkin. I'm telling you right now, that's just another goon. That's not Tarkin. I don't think it's Tarkin. It didn't say Tarkin on screen, did it? Look at the star map. That star map looks familiar. Always 2 TIE fighters. Yeah, always. Ooh, look at that. I like that whole display of... Oh, and a mirror. A vanity mirror with lights. So you can see how you look. Please tell me he's a changeling and he changes his face. He's putting on a wig. Yeah. Rock that wig, brother. Change your clothes. Ooh, I like the hangers. I need hangers like that. I'm 3D printing hangers like that as soon as they're available. I'm 3D printing. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to text Steven tomorrow. Be like, dude, design hangers like that so we can 3D print them and have hangers for all our Roosevelt shirts. Not even kidding. I'm totally texting him that tomorrow. Like, dude, you know you're gonna want hangers that look like that for all of our Roosevelt Star Wars shirts. Yeah. I'm stoked. That is a proper ship bathroom. It is. Yup, Star Cruiser needs those vanity mirrors. Mm-hmm. Saw the wig thing in the preview. Oh, galactic bathroom. Just a standard galactic bathroom. Okay, let me pay attention. I can't believe there's only 7 of them. Star Wars Canteen. Like seeing it. Yeah, FBI totally took over. Woof. I need cooler Star Wars pants. I don't have any good Star Wars pants. Oh, I have a couple pairs, but I shouldn't say any. Right? I know, it's silly, but I am giddy about the hangers. I need hangers. We were just talking about it before the stream. We need hangers. We all need me, Nick, Sarah, Steve, we all need hangers because we got a bunch of stuff from Roosevelt's. It's not a bathroom, it's a refresher. Correct, Jeffrey, correct. Major Pontegaz. Okay. Ooh, double moons. Rising moons. That's what I expected the bathroom on Halcyon to have. It's just a plain old Earth bathroom. That's fair. It is kind of a plain old Earth bathroom. It looks a little cool, but... What's that guy? He's just asleep? Ooh. We got a Saw Gerrera name drop already. I can't take people in pantaloons seriously. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I almost bought... Oh, I didn't tell anybody this. I almost bought the First Order outfit at the trading outpost at Downtown Disney. I almost bought the First Order garb. This close to buying it. I don't need it. I don't need any of these. I'm looking over at my closet. I don't need any of these costumes. I got too many costumes, but I almost bought it. I was so close. Next time I'm there, I think I'm buying the First Order garb. You might be, Dano, First Order? No. I know. I know. I know what you're thinking. Don't worry. I'll always be Resistance. Always. We didn't see him use a turbo flush or shower. Has to be functional, but it should be. Cool. So glad they left the volume. It feels so much bigger. Exactly. Timestamp. You want a timestamp? I'm at 23, 25, 26, 27, 23, 28, 29, and 23 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, here's the shot we saw of them with the AK. Yeah, but I mean, Star Wars blasters have always been rooted in actual real-life Earth blasters, and they just modify them a little bit. So, totally tracks. Must be so cool to be close to Disneyland. I mean, I don't know how. I still got to drive 4.5 hours to get there. Last time it took me 5 hours. I don't live that close. I live a state away. Got lots of comments on the Shock Trooper outfit you made, even when on planet. Nice. I would clearly be... Clearly, is it that... Would they know? They would know. It'd be like, it's all the giggling that gave it away. You giggle way too much for a First Order officer. Yeah, that would give it away. Faux show. Also, First Order officers don't say faux show. Clem... That's a different Clem, I think. Tel Gordo Travel Service. To Hosnian Prime. Plexus Euphornis made it. They said Hosnian Prime. Oh, look at the luggage. Space luggage. Space luggage. Sorry. I nerd out about stuff like this. This show just gives us so much. It gives us so much. I want space luggage. Star Tours Terminal is on the red train. Is it? Was there an emblem or something? Did I miss it? I need to rewatch. I'm going to rewatch. Marking my minutes. That's 25 minutes in. Roughly 24 minutes in. I'm going to rewatch that part 24 minutes in. I know. Isn't it cool they're taking us to new planets? This show makes the galaxy feel bigger. And Star Wars has been making the galaxy feel smaller lately. So I like this a lot. I'm glad. Even though we saw Coruscant briefly, wasn't a whole lot. I'm glad we're getting bigger planets. Like different new planets. That's not space luggage. That's a Rimawa. I don't know what that means. Is that a brand? I'm not super luggage savvy. I'm not. Oh, no, just your private. Okay, gotcha. I was like, what? It was there. Did I miss it? That'd be cool if it was there. Gasp. Mother? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, she missed him. She slapped him for scaring her. Oh, but she... Oh, mother. She's going to be like an overbearing mother who's like too much, which is why he is the way he is. Right? Like... It's got to be the way that plays out. Ooh, that's a nasty blaster burn. However, for Star Cruiser people, using Halloween fake skin effects and making your own blaster burn for your trip, that's not a bad move costume-wise. It just got my brain ticking a little bit. Ooh, blaster burn. What if I add that to my Leku? I'm trying to brainstorm a little bit. The inside of that building looks like the inside of the pyramid in Vegas. The Luxor, a little bit, little bit. Not even his mother likes him, and even the neighbors saw it. Yeah, I know. You love seeing more of that galaxy. Me too. It's so cool. The Karn actor reminds me so much of a young Kyle MacLachlan. I'm not familiar with Kyle MacLachlan. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Oh, I could see that. Yeah. Oh, he was... Okay, I know who you're talking about now. I was like, oh, he was the dude in Dune. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good observation. Look at the little... I'm like, is there a Camptono? What are these little carrying cases that they're using? Ooh, look at the flowers. Mon Mothma! We got Mon Mothma! That's Luthen with the wig. Mon Mothma. He's so different right now. So what's Luthen's deal? Day of Days. Day of Days. You're so behind. How are you behind? I'm at 29 minutes, 13 seconds, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Looks like your grandmother's LTD she used to have. Nice. She's here. Yep. Had to step out. What's the timestamp? Just read it. Hopefully you got it. Hopefully you got it. Coins? Ooh, give me the coins. Let's see them. Perrin. Is that her husband's name? Perrin. Perrin Mothma. Unless he took her name. Look at those daggers. Ew, I want to, like, explode. Oh! You see him? The pieces. Do you see him? Do you see the pieces from the father and the son? Did you see that? Oh my god. Did you see that? I got goosebumps, guys. I have goosebumps seeing it. I have goosebumps seeing it. Did you see that? The father, the son, the Mortis gods, the statue. Woo! I can't. It was in the background right then. It was in the background. Mortis gods. I'm at 30 minutes and 46 seconds. So it was like 31 minutes or 29 minutes. 40, 30, 50, 30, 51, 52, 53. Yeah, the whole room is going to need to be paused and screen. Yes. Yes. I'm not even paying attention to what they're saying. I'm still like freaking out over seeing the Mortis gods. What is that? You got serious. It got serious, guys. Is that a Calicori in the background? I think I saw a Calicori. Oh, it's just underneath Mothma. Oh. Luthen. What the heck are you, like, up to, dude? He's like an antiquities dealer. He's like a Doc Ondar, a human Doc Ondar. You do want to go in the Halcyon, hit me up about So we have that Facebook group set up too, Jennifer. I don't know if you're on the Facebook or not. We've got people who are trying to link up there, and we're trying to help them set up and get paired together. So it's there. It's a thing. Yeah, Mando. I didn't notice Mando armor. I saw armor. I didn't know it was Mando. He is a collector of artifacts. One conversation, two meanings. Speeder bike. Okay. That is Clem, right? Am I mistaken? I think that's Clem. Maybe it's not Clem. I thought he looks the same. Not Clem. Different dude. My bad. Mando armor and clone trooper armor. Oh. Yeah, definitely not Clem now that I zoom closer. Mud trooper helmet. Yep. Ah. They did mention Clem. I wasn't just making that up. It's a different Clem, though. Oh, he gave the name... I'm an idiot. He gave the name Clem, I'm assuming? I missed it. Clem's dead. So they're calling him Clem. He gave the name Clem. That's definitely not Saw Gerrera. Not at all. Whew, they do not like him. Oh, engineer arriving from Coruscant. Yeah, Clem is Andor. I missed that part where he gave that as his name. But Clem is the guy who rescued young Kassa with Marva in the flashbacks. That's why I was like, Clem. Is it the Clem? But it's not. I knew I heard Clem earlier. Yeah, Saw is much older at this point. I like that cool white blossom bonsai tree they got going on there. These sets are gorgeous. I'm sorry, but these sets are just beautiful. And that is like a white cherry blossom tree, but Governor of Hana. It is so sterile. It's very sterile. But it's beautiful, though. Ars Dangor, Sly Moore. Mon Mothma's not having it. That's her husband, Perrin. Ooh. The sass. Ooh. That was uncomfortable. That was uncomfortable to watch. Oof. I was going to say the same thing. Beautifully done set. They really are. Ooh, there is a distinct... Good catch, Jeffrey. You're right. A new data pad to have made, yeah. Love how the doors and furniture angled compared to soft round lines we saw in Alderaan. Over. Yeah. You can already tell she has an immense sense of justice. Mothma's serious. Like, she was not having it, even from her husband's friends. Like, sounds like they were bad dudes, but still. This is a heist. Please tell me we got time for a heist. Oh, I don't think we do. We don't have time for a heist, guys. The episode ends in 6 minutes. The episode ends in 6 minutes. We don't have time for a whole heist. Next episode's the heist. It's not to scale. It's to scale. Yeah. Yeah. You'd think the wealthy would... You would think they would have droids. That's a good... Yeah. They're setting up the heist for next episode. Next week, we're getting a heist, guys. Lieutenant Gorn. That name sounds familiar. Makani Bredani. The Eye of Aldani. That's a lot. That's a lot of... Makani Bredani, the Eye of Aldani. All right. I hope we get to see that. He's going to have to leave during that thing. Yeah. Well, everybody's looking up at the sky. I love it. I love this setup. Absolutely love that setup. Right? Heists are good, man. Heists are good. The wealthy's droids are meant to be seen, not heard, or, well, you know what I mean. It's something they can use for the... Yeah. So, realistically, guys, if you're looking at Star Cruiser, roughly, not including flights to get there and back or whatever, but imagine roughly, on the high end, $2,000 per person. If you're going to max out a room, just think about if you can get 4 people in a room, about $2,000 per person. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, probably less, but a little bit more. Or sorry, a little bit less, but just think $2,000 per person. Not nothing, but not doable. Just one of those things. It's like, it is. You can, if you're resourceful, you can scrap. I mean, that's how I was about it the first time. I was like, well, 8, because I think it cost me $1,750 first time. I was like, I can scrape together $1,750. I can figure that out. 6,000, I would not be ready to drop. Just me. But splitting the room with other adults cost me $1,750. I can make that happen. So, different way to look at it. That's why we want to help people get in rooms together and kind of facilitate that. Because, realistically, you're not even in the room together for very long. I do gotta pay attention to this stuff. It seems very serious. Officers like you. It's not the 10,000 I just paid for 4 people. That is true. That is true. If you got a Grand Captain suite, that's a Grand Captain suite, right? Yeah, that's a lot. But even by 4, that's 2,500 for 4 on a per person basis. So when I say 2, and for a standard cabin, that's on the high end, it might be a little less. I'm just guessing the ranges. Just don't quote me on that price, but expect around 2,000. per person. Might be a little less, might be a little more depending on your sitch. Like if it's just you in a room, you're paying way more. But if you can split the room, think about 2,000. Okay, we're but a few minutes. We're like, oh, we're almost done with the episode. This is it. It's gonna end. They really are just like, this is 7 people. This is the beginnings, like literally the beginnings of the rebellion. The first 3 episodes of just seeing his desperate situation. This episode was the introduction of him being pulled in. He just got invited. He's just on the edge right now. He's on the edge. I think next week's episode is going to be the actual heist and how that goes well or doesn't go well. And that's 3. So we still have, what, 9 more? Is it 12 this season? We have 9 more after this? That was a long episode. I'm already yawning. Very long episode. TIE fighters from Thrawn's TIE fighter. Were they? Perrin Mothma. Fascinating. Will they break up or will he die? That is it. They're going to break up. I think, well, he could die. You're right, he could die. Oof. 7 Samurai or the remake Magnificent 7 with roles reversed. I've not seen either. Oh man, I want more. Yeah, I know. It's a tad more than 2 to a cabin for 2 people to get a Grand Captain suite. So isn't much of an upcharge for the size of the cabin. Right? Tad more than 2 to a cabin for the 2 people to get a Grand. Yeah. Oh, Perrin Firtha. Mothma. I think you mean Mothma. How far before Rogue One are we? 5? This is 5 BBY. So, 5 years, roughly. Anyone else see Starkiller helmet in the shop? Okay, I'm going back to the 25-minute mark. I'm doing it. Or no, was it 24? When was it? 25? 26? When the heck? No, I think it was earlier. When did we see... I know, that was he put the wig on. So I'm trying to go back 28 minutes. I'm going back to 28 minutes. And I'm going to look at that shop. I'm going full screen, sorry. I really want to see what is in this. There's a Kashyyyk shield on the back left, and my timestamp is 28 minutes and 20 seconds. I just want to get a good look of what's here real quick. And the weird flowers, of course. He welcomed Senator Mothma in. Look at his purple maroon suit. Look at that. And his wig, of course. Oh, there is Mando armor. I see what you're saying. The Mando armor. My timestamp on the Mando armor is 28 minutes and 51 seconds. It's on the far left. I didn't notice it before. The Day of Days. Okay, I'm gonna timestamp when we see. Oh, I'm taking a picture of it. I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna take a picture of it. Okay, I'm getting my camera. I'm like, oh, Utapowan Monk Cudgel. Okay. Okay, he's showing off the Utapowan Monk, whatever. Yeah, okay. May I show you something? And we are at 29 minutes 30, 31, 29 minutes 32. Terribly interesting coins, okay. I'm sorry, I need to find the Mortis Gods thing again. Because that was huge to me. Oh, they're in the rocks. They're... Okay, so I'm at 29, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 29, 54, 55, 56 right there. Pause it. I'm pausing it at 29 minutes and 57 seconds. And on the right side of the screen, there are two chunks of stone, one with the hand doing this, one doing this, and one like this, and those are the Mortis gods symbols: the Father, the Son, and the Daughter. And oh my goodness, are you guys? Oh my goodness, I'm losing it. Nate's back. Sorry, I'm getting caught up here. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Woof. Yeah, you guys are giving me the time. You able to put it on stream? No, it's not. It's not okay. Well, the photo, if you want to know what, you know what? I might be able to put the photo. Yeah, I'm going to put the photo on stream. I want you guys to know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to send the photo. Come on. I'm going to send that photo to... I can't do it from my screen. Disney Plus blocks it on Macs, or at least Macs using Chrome and Safari and Brave browser. So I just sent the photo to my computer. Okay, computer. I'm going to throw it on the screen right now. Look at it. Just look at it in all its beauty. Look at it. I think that's it. Is that... Look at those statues. Or the Father, the Son. Those are the Mortis gods right there. Those are the Mortis god symbols. Can you believe it? Can you believe that's in this show? Oh, guys. Guys. I'm so stoked on that. An art book or visual dictionary for... Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would think so. Starkiller helmets at 29.43. Okay. I need to... I'm at 29.57. Let me go back 10 seconds. 29.47. I'm going to go back a little more. 29.37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. Is that Starkiller helmet? I'm not super familiar. I'm going to take another picture. I'm going to take another picture. I don't know if that's Starkiller or not. I'm going to... I'm just taking pictures here because there's a lot of good stuff in that scene. Got to find the hangers. Oh, I know. I need to go back and look at the hangers. I think that's around 24 minutes. Is that a double-bladed saber? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? A double-bladed saber. Oh, I was gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna play those 10 seconds, and I'm gonna get a picture of the Wookiee shield. These are all gonna be on my Instagram tomorrow. Okay, right here. Oh no! Oh, I thought I paused it. You summoner. All right. Okay, let me get the picture. Jeez. Actually, pause it this time, please. It's like the 20th time I've tried it. Pause. Okay. There. I took a picture of the Wookiee shield. Oh no! I just noticed something else. There on the left, I think it's another different type of Wookiee shield. Or Kashyyyk, whatever. Okay. Yeah, or Gungan shield. I'm sorry, I keep saying Wookiee. Gungan shield. That's what it is. What about Savi's workshop? I don't know what you're talking. Super deep and cool. I know. Yep, got the Mortis right away. Not fan service for an antique. You're right. Episode was good. I loved it. Digging the show. Love it. The Chrome Safari, they're both, none of them work for screen showing. It's like they raided the prop warehouse at Doc. Yeah, it is. I'm sure Nerdist will have lots of good screenshots for this stuff for the review tomorrow. I know, I wish I could pull that off, but I'm one man. So good, loving the show this far. Love it. It is for sure similar to Starkiller's helmet. So much, I know, this shop. You did a purple iPhone 14 with gold trim case for Gaia, didn't you? Dude, called out. Seriously? Called out. Purple iPhone 14 with a gold case for Gaia. Called me out. Yeah, I did. Am I that predictable? Love how they're making Cassian seem so lost to start. He is learning. You're right. It's a good observation. Caught the Mando armor so quickly with that shine. Yeah. Disney Plus frowns upon I know, they do. Holocrons. I didn't see holocrons. Ooh, all those items in small carbonite cases. What? Did I miss that? I'm going back. What did I miss? I think I'm going back. Best episode so far? Ooh. I feel like I didn't see the carbonite cases. Ooh, there are holocrons in the back. Okay, I'm going back. There were absolutely holocrons in the back. That's what you're talking about, the carbonite. Okay, another picture with my purple phone with gold for Gaia. Thomas, can't believe you do me like that and just put me on blast, dude. It's fair though. It's fair. That's fair. Yeah, the I just took a picture of it. Holocron was on the full shelf. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna try and get a good shot of the holocron too. I'm gonna post them all on Instagram tomorrow. Okay. My timestamp, by the way, is 30 minutes 52, 53, 54. And I'm gonna take a bust the camera out and do it. Okay, Mon. There was a good shot of him for a second. Okay, so what is that? I'm just taking a picture of whatever that thing is because I don't know what it is. Okay, move on with my life. Let me get those. Oh, where was the clear? Does anybody have a clear shot of the large holocrons? Yep, saw holocrons too. They are very big. No, they're huge, huge. You respect it. Heck yeah. Unpredictable, but that's so fun. Yep. Gone the other way and ordered a gold iPhone Pro Max and clear cover so I can paint up. There you go. There you go. Holocron was on the full shelf. Yeah. Okay. But now that our phones don't match, I have to. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try and shoot. See, they're very blurry in this photo. But in the big full shelf in the back, it looks like both a Sith and Jedi holocron next to each other. And my timestamp on that is 31 minutes and 12 seconds. Oh, here you go. 30:05 for the holocrons. Okay, I'll go back. 30:52. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30:09. Okay, we'll go back a little further. 29:59. So I got 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, no, I see. It's the same shot. Let me maybe see if I can get a better photo of it with this one. But those definitely look like holocrons. Blurry is all get out. But yeah, 31:10. Okay, cool. So we are on the same page here. Blurry is all get out, but that is them. Okay, I think we've seen all of the good stuff. Yeah, 31:10. Yep, Jeffrey, both Jedi and Sith. Okay. I want to show you. I'm going to send the pictures I just took to myself, so we can all kind of look and see what old Dano took notice of and saw in this latest episode. Let's send those to the computer. I'm a computer. You guys ever used to watch E-Bombs World with the G.I. Joe cartoons? Stop all the downloading. Oh no, send. Okay, so next picture I pulled up. This is what you guys are saying is Starkiller. Is that correct? Is that what you guys are saying is Starkiller helmet? I'm not super familiar with Starkiller helmet. To me, that looks like one of the Knights of the Old Republic, just soldiers that you fight. I don't know why I think that, but that's just what I'm seeing. Again, I'm probably wrong, but that's all with the mohawk. That's kind of crazy. Okay, next up I've got, what is this photo? It's loading. Sorry. What the heck is that? Oh, that's the Gungan shield on the right. This thing right here. That, the Gungan shield. Okay, we can see that. Cool, Gungan shield. Go away forever. Who's next? I think this is, what is this one? Make it big. Oh, the carbonite? All the little things in carbonite. What are those 3 things in carbonite? Again, kind of blurry. But I don't know what those 3 things in carbonite are. Next photo. It's a carbonite. This is the relic that he ends up giving to Mon Mothma. And I just don't know what it is. Anybody have an idea as to what that is? It looks like some kind of mask. I just don't know what that could be. Like, what the heck could that be? I don't know. And then I got one more photo for you guys. What is this one? I didn't take a picture of the... Oh, so these are the holocrons. Up top. See them on the very top? The triangle? The triangle in the square right there? Those are holocrons. Those are giant-ass holocrons. Like Jedi and Sith holocrons right there in the middle. How are you feeling about this? How are you feeling about this? They're super blurry. Yep, I got the carbonate goods. Great hangout party. Until the next one. See ya. Bill holocrons. Cool. Looks like the type of calicori in the shop. It did look like it. That's another picture I should get. Let me see if I can get the calicori. I'm going to go back a smidge. Yup. You see it? Okay, cool. What's a body massager? Ooh. Okay, there is a shot with the calicori. It's towards the end here, and I thought I saw it. I'm going to try and get a shot of the Mando armor, too. Oh, she's right in front of it. Clea, can we have this wrap for the Senator? And the angle's going to change here in a second. No. I didn't see... Somebody said clone armor. I did not see clone armor anywhere in any of that. Oh, so I'm going to take a picture of the Mando armor real quick. I don't know if you guys want me to put that on screen at all, but it's definitely Mando armor. Timestamp for that was 28:53. Like very early beginning. Closer to Starkiller than you thought? Okay, cool. It's one of the dudes from Slipknot. oh, go back. Okay, I see the calicori. That's definitely a calicori. Like, tell me that's not a calicori. And I'm gonna... Oh, and Mando armor. Better picture of the Mando armor right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, Gungan shield. Indy's... Was that Indy's whip? Was that Indy's whip in the carbonite? I think you're right. I think you're right, guys. Here's another... Is that Indy's whip? Looks like it. It's a lasso. Indy's whip. Sith Assassin armor was worn by... Okay, so Sith Assassin. That's it. That's what I'm thinking KOTOR. Wasn't C-3PO, R2-D2, and Obi-Wan cameos in the Indiana Jones movie. I think you're right. It does look like a whip. This is so much fun to, like, go through this with you guys right now. Quite happy saying that that's an Indy whip in carbonite. I think so, too. Indy's whip until proven otherwise. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna... this is exciting stuff. This is so exciting. Like, this is... I love it. I love that we can do this. The internet's amazing. That I can connect with you people from all over the world. And we can discover this live in the moment. Right now. It's the coolest thing ever. Does look like a whip. Okay, check this photo out. Delay. Calicori. Tell me that's not a calicori right dead center. Or center right, I guess. And then on the left is Mando armor. Clearly Beskar, silver, something, Mandalore armor. But that's a calicori. That's definitely a calicori on center right. Oh, this is so much fun. This is so much fun discovering this stuff and like looking. Oh, he has a gaffy stick? Send me a timestamp. Send me a timestamp. Where's the... That's Indy's whip. Dude, that's totally Indy's whip. Like, tell me that's not Indy's whip. That's 100% Indy's whip. Bring the photo back and let's see if we can guess. That's Indy's whip. We all agree. Indy's whip. Maybe it opens a portal to Club Obi-Wan or that temple in Honduras where R2 and 3PO or immortalizes hieroglyphics. So hard to not spoil this for others. I know. So here's the thing. Here's my question. Is it's not a plot spoiler. This picture is not a plot spoiler. If I were to just post the calicori in the Mando armor, it doesn't spoil plot. So I do wonder. This is the gross part of social media. I want to be able to put these pictures out. I would love to post them and share them, but I don't want to ruin anyone's time. More, as a fan, I don't want to ruin anyone's time. But I do know that as a fan who just watched this episode, seeing that stuff has no bearing on the story. But it does ruin a little bit of the oomph of Discovery. And that oomph of Discovery that we all got to share right now was pretty special and pretty fun that we got to do this, right? So I don't want to take that away from anybody. How do you feel? When should I post those pictures? I want to know your thoughts. Like, honestly, I want your feedback. Because I'm one person who only sees things one way, and I want to know what my audience feels is the right thing to do with that kind of thing. Because I value your opinions, and I know that I don't always see things the right way. So guide me. Let me know what you think. When is the right time to post those photos? Because I don't want to ruin anybody's time. Never want to do anything like that. But I do want to share that. I do want to share it. So let me know. What do you think? Just say spoilers at the start. Maybe a picture and then make a carousel. Be like, heads up, spoilers. Swipe to see more. That's the move. That is absolutely the move. And I wouldn't even say spoilers. Maybe possible spoilers, the rest of the carousel. I like it. I like what you're saying. Because I don't want to ruin anyone's time. I never do. I have no intention of ever ruining anybody's time or making things lesser. I want everybody to have the same fun time. I really do. So, agree. 40. You think 48 hours? Did not expect Luthen to be an art dealer. I think the carousel post, but the first post has nothing good on it. And then the rest do. I think that's the move. I think definitely the move. Did not expect Luthen to be an art dealer. I didn't expect that either. Really liking the character. Zoned out for so long. Okay. What's your overall thought? I'm loving it so far. I'm absolutely enjoying all of this. Ours to enjoy. Give it 48 hours. I can always post them in one IG post in a bundle with a couple spoiler lobby cards. I think that's the move. That's the move. After people have had a chance to watch it during normal people hours. Definitely post, but with a post warning, there are spoilers. But see, so my thoughts are that this spoils nothing. This does not change the story at all. Seeing the cool stuff is cool, but it doesn't change the story. It's just seeing like a cool Easter egg. But not everybody sees it that way, and I understand that. So definitely, if I post anything, it's going to have a big nondescript couple, like, first post that's going to be like, what? You know, it'll have a warning. That's the right way to do it, I think. People find anything to complain about. Usually don't post because you'll always run into... That's true. Even though it doesn't affect the story, they will scream spoiler. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. There you go. Relics in episode 4. Fan service confirmed. Fan service. You're right. It is fan service. Easter egg spoilers. Okay. I appreciate the desire to not ruin the discovery, but some will never stop to look. And if you post them, maybe you will help someone enjoy. See, that is exactly what I'm thinking. Is because there's some people who don't know what that stuff is. But if I point it out, they'll be like, oh, now I can talk about it with someone who does. There's maybe a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a sister or a brother, a husband, a wife, who maybe their significant other is way more involved in Star Wars, but they run across this post, and then tomorrow they have something to talk about. You know, like, there's that angle too, where it's like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Like, oh no, I saw a post where someone was saying these were from this other show and this other stuff, and that's cool. Then they can be like, oh yeah, you want to know more about that? Let's go watch this other episode. I can show you what that is. You know, there's that kind of bonding that happens too. I don't know. 3030, bottom of maybe of a gaffy stick, but not totally sure. Okay, I'm going to 3030. I'm at 17, 18, 29, 30. What am I looking at? I'm at 3031. I'm not seeing this bottom of a gaffy stick anywhere. I'm not seeing it. I didn't see it. Unexpected Luthen to be another senator like Mon. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, Easter egg spoilers. I like that. Don't post anything without a spoiler post at the very least. Honestly, wait 24 to 48. Okay. Him being an art collector and dealer explains his money. Sure does. Just label it as non-plot Easter eggs found. I like that. Easter eggs is closer to the truth than spoil. Easter eggs is 100% all it is. Spoilers, not in the least. That's how I feel. What sort of merch would they make for Andor? I have a shirt. I have an Andor shirt. Wore it last week. No, I didn't. I did not wear it last week. I got too hot and I put on a Roosevelt shirt. Unless you're going to grab those items and use them in the finale, that's what I'm saying. They have no effect on the story whatsoever. I like the warning idea. Let them know if they're the type that wants to search for themselves. Ooh, my lights just turned off because it's 1 a.m. If I wasn't here now with all of you, I would have never noticed. See? You see? Oh, no, at the bottom of the screen. Okay, I'm going to go back. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I am looking at the bottom of the screen. I'm not seeing I'm looking. I'm not seeing anything that looks like gaffy stick-like to me. You like the Inquisitor Saber vid opinion. Inquisitor Saber is designed to compensate for the user's general lack of skill. Oh. That's an interesting thought. Yeah, I like that. Funny how that room is dark where the rest of the apartment is brightly lit and white dominates. You could make a post warning, encouraging people to look for all the Easter eggs in episode 4. And then do a series of I could. It's a lot of work. I like the idea. Major props to Skarsgård playing 2 different characters. Dude, yes. And switching in the same shot. Yeah. Heads up of Easter eggs coming and you're good. I like it. Did you catch this one? Okay. 30-30, gaffy stick on top of table at bottom of screen. And I'm on 33, gaffy stick on top of table, bottom of screen. I'm looking at it. Maybe the subtitles are blocking it. Can I turn that off? Off. No subtitles. No more subtitles. Guys, I'm not seeing it. 21. Okay, I went back too many seconds. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. Paused again at the wrong time. I'm off by 1 second. I'm 2 seconds off. See if I can find it. I'm not seeing a gaffy stick, guys. I am not. I'm looking at the bottom of the screen, and I'm not. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a. So I think we're all in the same. Oh, I think Nate just sent me a picture of it. Nate, come through for me. Okay, I'm looking at that. I'm looking at what you're telling me. I think that's reaching. I don't see a gaffy stick. I look at that and I don't see a gaffy stick. I'm seeing what you're saying. I'm seeing what you're showing me. I personally don't see a gaffy stick. I see pipes or something. I don't think that's a gaffy stick. I don't think it is. And/or clothing would be logical merch. Yeah, they have a crossbody. Dude, that crossbody bag feels like a $12 kid's backpack. But it's $40. I almost bought it, and I like kind of messed with it. I was like, no, not doing it. Yeah, but I know. I see what you're saying. Below the carbonite, I don't think it is. You think it is, and enjoy it, and love it, and for you it is. Heck yeah, go with it. I look at it, and I'm like, I don't think it is. Below carbonite looks like it's being held up. I mean, I see what you're saying. See, I think it's just a pipe, too. Nice hangs. Dude, glad to see you here again. Nice egg hunting. Gotta call it a night. I know, I'm gonna have to call it a night here soon, too. Are you more confident about Indy's whip than... I think it's way more Indy's whip than... Okay, I'm taking the picture of what I'm seeing. Okay? I'm gonna do your gaffy stick and Indy's whip all in one photo. Okay, we're putting it on the screen. Let me just... shoot that over to the computer. It's basically the same picture I had up earlier. It's fine though. We'll put it up. We'll put up a new one. This new version. As soon as it sends. Okay, cool. Isn't technology amazing? And just take a picture of the screen, throw it from the phone right onto the screen. Okay. Oh, bottom of the screen. They're saying this. Where is it? This thing right here is a gaffy stick. That ain't it. Okay, look. I'm gonna grab a gaffy stick real quick. I have a gaffy stick right here. To me, that's not a, I don't know. I see what you're saying. It doesn't feel gaffy stick enough to me. It doesn't, like, it would be like this, I guess. It would be more like that. I don't see that as a I see what you're saying. I see why this part right here, drooping down, you would think gaffy stick. I see why. But the rest of it doesn't gaffy enough for me to feel like that's it. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? I see why you would say that. I think it's a pipe. I think it's a pipe. But when someone asks Indy's whip, that's Indy's whip. That has to be Indy's whip, right? It's gotta be Indy's whip. Just kind of looks like a pipe. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking just a pipe. I mean, we all have our theories. It's just shaped like one. It is. Starkiller helmet and scene is one worn when he's on Hoth. Ooh. Second Carbonite item is the Aztec Golden Idol from Yeah? Okay, let me pull that back up. Ooh, I see what you're saying. The head. It does look like a head. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Wouldn't that be something? Then what's the third one? Is it the Crystal Skull? What is this? Okay, so the second one, I'm gonna go a little bigger. That's as big as it gets. It's like right in the middle. I could see that being the head, but the one closest to my face, this one right here, I don't know what this third one could be. A chalice? Maybe they're not all Indiana Jones Easter eggs. If you pause just a couple microseconds later, you get a clearer view. I know, but it doesn't look like a gaffy stick to me. I can see it might be the idol from Raiders. Yeah, you see that? I see it too. Would be on display as well, probably. It has a valve lever, okay. A 90-degree elbow. What would be the third carpet? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Whose head is in the second? Everybody, yep. Whose decapitated head is in the Carbonite? Interesting. Oh, wait. I said I'll go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Now I'm wondering if the other Carbonite are other non-Star Wars... Right? Oh, this could be all over the place. So when they say Cassian fought on Mimban, is it the same... I think it might have been the same battle that Han was in. You think it's the Golden Idol? I think it is too. RDU's Crystal Skull in Trandoshan Hunting Lodge in Clone Wars Season 3 finale? What? Ark of the Covenant. Oh, nice. Holy Grail. Staff of Raw headpiece would be a cool thing to put in here. Third one's probably the 3 eggs from the temple, since it looks like individual round bits. I'm pulling it back up. Sir T. Baggins. Bobo T. Baggins. Yeah, I don't know what that could be. But I'm seeing the first two. To me, I'm getting indie vibes for sure. Sankara stones, maybe? It's possible. Feel like the idol is rounder. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, this is fun. I need to do a rewatch of this episode where I actually get to sit and watch it by myself and like really get into it, distraction free. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow with the wife. Normally we do that the day after, because I do this live stream with you all, and so I can't. I'm digging this show. I am definitely digging this show. How did the poll end up doing? The poll ended with, I'll close that. Mon Mothma 31%. I think people changed their votes. Mon Mothma won because she was in the episode. Next up, we got 27% said Saw, 24 said Darth Vader, and 18 said Bail Organa. We'll see what that's like next week. Did anybody use a whip in Star Wars? A lightsaber whip? And that's like legend stuff. Yeah, some prop designers had fun. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they definitely already. This has been a ton of fun. I've loved this. This is a super fun discussion. Even though we haven't even like talked real episode implications, we're just talking Easter eggs. But I'm tired. I am so tired. I am ready to go rest, relax, rewatch part of this. It was special thanks to my buddy Nick for coming and hanging out for that first hour. It was cool to have him on the channel, just hanging out, talking Andor. Love that dude. So that was a lot of fun. Episode jam-packed. Definitely rewatch tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. They did name drop Saw. You're absolutely right. Saw got mentioned. You're 100% right. So, yeah, guys, this was so much fun. I'm going to end the stream because I'm tired. It's 1:10 in the morning, my time. Let me turn off my little bounty thing. There you go. All right. It's been a lovely evening. Very lovely. Channel members, let's do Thursday. If you're here, channel member, Thursday. I'm thinking when I get home, I'm going to do a stream, members only. I'm thinking from like 5 to 7 Thursday. I can't do Friday because I have plans with the wife Friday. But I think Thursday I'm going to do a members only stream. If not Thursday, then I'm going to do it late and do it Saturday morning. But I'm thinking Thursday evening. I'm going to do members only stream. We'll hang out for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Just members. Just us. Just hang out, chat, see how things are, and go from there. So I'll be posting in the members only community tab. Stay tuned for that. And guys, it's been a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I think Ash is asleep. Yeah, Ash, she was on a vacation last week, and I think her sleep schedule is finally getting normal. So she told me, she's like, I may not make it tonight, so it's all good. She's missed for sure, but we will see her for soon, I'm sure. Good night, all fun as always. Have a good night. Thank you all, Brett. Everybody, Thursday works. Everybody works. Everything's good. Been so good. Always good to hang. Good hanging out with everybody. See ya, see ya. See ya, see ya. You know the deal. Until next time. Don't be a moof milker. Be the spark. Have a good night, everybody. I will see you, maybe not tomorrow, but for sure Thursday with either a video, but for sure a live stream for the members. And if not, then Friday with another video. I got lightsabers to show off. See ya.